Hi friends, and welcome to the realm of B, where for the most part I will be channeling different divine energies and delivering whatever messages it is that they have for you. And these readings are timeless, so whenever it finds you, it was meant to. And if it is found you, it is likely that there is something in here that is for you, because I don't believe in coincidence, only synchronicity. So if you're into this kind of stuff, subscribe for more, because I will be continuing to put content out, and engage with it. Like it if you like it, and leave some comments. Give me some feedback. I would love to hear it. Always looking for different ways to grow and how things resonate with you. So it is a collective reading. Take what fits, leave whatever doesn't. But today I have with me a spirit named Azazel, or Azazel, however you would like to pronounce it. And he is typically known as a demon or a fallen angel. And if you're here, you've likely already broken past the part of demon being a scary term for you. So Azazel to me is a friend and a guide and a spirit that has some things that he would like to say to you right now. And if you're seeing this, you are in a transitionary period. You kind of feel like you're in limbo a little bit. There have been quite a few massive changes within your world, I would say within the past 6 months. And you might feel a little bit unstable, but that's because a lot of things had to get torn up in order to create the stability at the foundation for the stability that it is that you are looking for and that you've been manifesting. So I pulled some cards, some oracle cards, to just get what the energy of this collective is right now. Oh, and you're also going through like a massive awakening. Maybe consider going on YouTube and typing in like a clearing and cleansing for your third eye chakra, because it is very open but a bit overactive. So do that. And let's start with what it is the energy of this collective is in right now. Purification and opportunity. You're going through like a spiritual deep cleanse. Now, some of you may have done this work, like you may have started this like deep cleanse, purification work. Others of you, you kind of just got thrown into it, and it is your guides, or Azazel in this case, that has started this process for you, because you're moving into a new chapter of your life, and there are going to be different opportunities that are coming in to you. And in order for those opportunities to meet you, your energetic body had to be cleared out a bit. And for those of you who got thrown into it, it may be a bit unsettling, and you might even been dealing with like sickness lately, or just very lethargic energy. What I do know is that there has been a lot going on for some of you. Others, you are in more of this rest period, the calm right after the storm. So you are still getting yourself together from all of these major changes that have just occurred within your life. And some of you may be feeling a bit down and not even very sure that these opportunities are coming in for you, but you've been looking for new opportunities or waiting for new opportunities to manifest for you. And you've been doing the groundwork for where it is you want to go next. And like I said, you're just kind of in this limbo state right now. And the advice from Azazel is to just rest. Like, take the time and actually rest. Realize my camera's a bit sideways. And also maybe clean, like a deep clean of your space. Remove some junk, throw out any old items, especially ones that are connected to past people that you either have recently let go of or have recently realized that you need to let go of, or put some distance in between. Because there are some energies around you in your space from the items that you have that are in that old energy that you are moving out of. And for the sentimental people, I know it might be difficult, but energy is a thing and items carry it. And it is something you are going to want to move out of your space, especially if you are trying to bring in new things. Let those old things go. Learning how to release and let go is probably also been a major theme within your life within the past, say, maybe 2 to 3 years. You've been having to learn how to let go and accept things. And it is all a part of the growing pains, because where you're going, it's pretty big for you. And some of the people and things within your life they're not able to move with you. As a matter of fact, some of them have actually been what has been kind of holding you back, which is where the purification is coming in. Because sometimes when we don't want to let go of the things within our lives, we will try to hold on so tightly. But Spirit, they have a way of making things work. And whatever is not serving you is out the window. It doesn't matter how hard you try to hold on to it. And even with people, maybe things will just get worse and worse and worse with a person until you recognize, oh no, I can't deal with it anymore. I gotta go. And that is because they were meant to go the whole time. They weren't meant to move into this next phase of life with you. And they were blocking some of your blessings. Now, I don't like to think all the time that other people can block our blessings, but what I have noticed is that Spirit will put certain things on hold because of the people that we have within our lives, because they know us a bit better than even we do sometimes. And they know that there are things we might share with these other people, or having these people around might influence us to do different things with these blessings and opportunities that are coming into our lives. And they will hold it back so that you don't go giving these blessings to other people when they are yours to keep. So keep that in mind. Elephants might be significant for you. And maybe look up like what they mean spiritually. And maybe for some of you it is like they're a totem animal, but prosperity is one of the things that they represent. And you are likely on the road to be very prosperous in your life. Now, prosperity can be different for everybody, but you, my friend, are looking for the material prosperity, and you are already prosperous and abundant, but you know deep down that you are meant to get more within the physical realm when it comes to money in particular. But you have been going through some what would be called ego deaths surrounding what material things mean to you and what is actually meaningful to you. And these deaths have to happen before the prosperity that you are looking for enters into your life. Because if they didn't, you would move a lot differently with the money than you would if you got it right now. So just know, if you're seeing this, you are on the road to greatness and building that prosperity that you want. It just may take a little time and also some footwork. For some of you, you are entrepreneurs and building your own business. For others, you are moving up the ladder in your place of work. And for others, you will be switching your work completely. And it's something that you probably don't even see coming right now. But where you switch and go to will make you a lot more money. And it is something you will be very happy with. Just be patient and be open to all of the opportunities that are flowing in your direction. For the entrepreneurs, keep moving in the direction that you are being guided right now. You are overthinking a little bit, and you think that there is more that you have to do than you're already doing. And yes, there are moves that you're going to have to make in the future, but for now, you need a rest. Like, take a break. You're already doing the groundwork. And right now, the energy that you're in, you just need to rest. You got a lot going on. And this is for the people that already work with spirits and who know a thing or two about the Fae. If you're one of those people, there are Fae beings around you. I'm not going to specify which kind because there are a lot of energies here, and I don't know for you in particular. That is going to be up to you to figure out. But those are the beings you're going to want to go to do the magic work, to bring in the prosperity a little bit quicker. So take your time and maybe work with your guides with that, because the Fae realm can be tricky to navigate at times. So if you're like a total beginner in this spirit stuff, maybe don't just go dive headfirst into that. And if you would like some help figuring out what spirits and things are around you, you can come book a session with me. The link is in my bio. But they have some guidance and advice for you on how to bring certain things in your life a little bit quicker and easier, because you are also learning that your beliefs surrounding money have not all been correct. And you can work some magic in your life, especially when you open up to the realm of magic and possibilities and miracles happening. And meditation for you is going to be really important. There's been something in my head recently about just sitting, closing my eyes, and imagining money just falling all around me. And maybe that is something that you should do. There's also something else that I've been doing recently that you are being guided to do as well. Sit and ask yourself, what are my limiting beliefs surrounding money? And you will get answers in your head. Write them down and take a look at what those beliefs are. And then sit and ask yourself, if this is not true, or if this is a belief that is limiting me, what is a belief that will get me to where I want to go with that money, or with making money? And what comes in your head, write it down, even if it doesn't seem logical, but do it. And use those things as affirmations, and maybe even make a recording on your phone or something and listen to it every day, because switching the patterns of your mind, repetition is key with that. So, okay. We're going to go to the next cards that I pulled. And this is, what is it that you are being called to work on? Or what is it that you are already working on? And when I say work on, I mean like healing within your life. We have Raven Goddess Magic. Fly into the darkness to reveal the light within you. Crows or ravens may be significant, but I would say crows. The Lady Morgan is a being that may also be around you. Don't be hijacking Azazel's reading. And then we have Fish Pose, release. Surrender to your higher self and release all judgments. Perfect. Release goes right along with that purification. So it is definitely something you are already working on. And maybe you are releasing some previous beliefs about magic and witchcraft, or how you go about getting things within this world. Because magic is a very real thing, and it can be super helpful in many, many, many different aspects of your life, especially reclaiming your power and different parts of you. And it has been shunned for a long time, and it still is by a lot of people. But it seems that you are tapping into this magical part of you, and you're also diving into your shadow, which is your unconscious, and the things that you aren't necessarily always so aware of, the shadow aspects of you. And the key to working with this shadow is learning to accept those parts of you, those dark parts of you that you may not like, learning to accept that they're there and giving them so much love, because they deserve the love probably more than the other parts of you do, even though all of you deserves love. And maybe you're also releasing some previous beliefs surrounding love and what is right and wrong, and what is healthy and what is good for you. There are many different things that you are releasing. And for some, it may be only parts of these things, and for others, it may be all of them. But the energy that you are in right now is like setting up your future. 888 might be a number that you're seeing a lot, pretty significant one. Also 444 or 404 and 911. And you might also be running across some like feathers, random feathers. And if you are, and you're watching this video, some people associate feathers with beings of the dead. But for me, they are strategically placed by Azazel, and is a reminder that where I am right now is exactly where I'm meant to be. And at this point in time, whenever time I see these feathers, they were places that I was always going to end up at, no matter which road I take. And also just reminders that I have beings in the spirit world that are always by my side. And maybe you should take it as a similar way. I mean, you don't have to. Signs and symbols of the universe work in many different ways and are very specific to the individual, but it's a reason that it's brought up here. So take it if it fits for you. And maybe connect with your higher self more in meditation. Even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, build like a regular practice. Or if you are a person who has altars for like spirits and shit, create one for yourself and make you the spirit that you feed and honor and love unconditionally. Give the power to you. That is what Azazel wants you to do. Because for the ones that are giving a lot to other spirits in their world, your guides, different deities, different beings, whatever beings you work with, they are extremely grateful for it and they love you for it, but they want you to give to you. Give it all to you. And you don't have to stop giving things to other beings either, but they want you to focus on you. You are the one that is in control of you, your life, your reality, and your guides are always going to be there, regardless of what it is you give to them. Now, if you are just working with random spirits and asking for favors, yeah, you're gonna want to give something in return. And maybe when you do ask a spirit for a favor, ask them what it is they want of you. And if you don't know how to navigate the spirit world in that way, it starts with working on your psychic senses and how you communicate with the universe. And if you are still new into doing that, you can come book a session with me and we'll get you all right and things. But anyway, if you're on this video, Azazel is one of those guides of yours, and he doesn't need anything from you except for you to be you, for you to love you, and for you to give to you more. Okay? Okay. Next, the last cards that I have are, what is it that Azazel is working with you in your life at the moment, or what is he around you for? What is he offering to you? You have Goddess of Oneness. And it says someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So, cute message. Maybe it's Azazel. No, it's a person. Probably one that you've been thinking about too. So, and Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Perfect. I said he was a guide. That's what he's there for. He is helping you he's helping your prayers to come to fruition, or your intentions, your manifestations, whichever wording you go by, because we are all different. And helping you to see how everything is so interconnected in this reality. And he's also there to help you with your psychic senses. And clairvoyance is something that he will be able to help you tap into a little bit more. Because if you are seeing this, you are clairvoyant. Now, we all have clairvoyant abilities. We all have all of the clairs. And some people are just more tuned in or tapped into certain ones. But clairvoyance is something that you've been dealing with your whole life. Now, you may have had a lot of experiences as a child, and you still might. Some of you have kind of shut it off, though, because of those experiences as a child, and you didn't really have people around you to help nurture these gifts and understand them, so they may still be a bit fearful for you. And Azazel will work with you in a way that these abilities can open back up and not scare the shit out of you. Because sometimes we think we're ready for certain things until things start happening. And then it's like, oh my God, holy shit, what is this? And, you know, depending on who you are in this reading, you could be either the person that is scared or the person that's like, hell yeah, I'm ready. And you better be, because if you're seeing this, he is already working with you on this, and he likely comes to you in your dreams. He sometimes presents as like a dragon type of being, partially dragon, partially humanoid. And I don't know how he appears to everybody, but for me, he was like a deep orangish color. And maybe you have a strong connection with dragons in general, but he definitely comes to you in your dreams. And how he presents is going to be different. Some of you, he presents more in a humanoid fashion, and you probably don't realize that it's him. And some of you still have are having issues with tapping into your dreams. Smoking will do that. So maybe it's time to cut that out. Not being judgy or anything, because I smoked for a long time. I literally just stopped like 2 months ago. But if doing this work is something that is important for you and it is a path that you are following, it is something that will end up leaving your life at some point so that you can fully tap into these abilities. And for others, you are already very tapped into your dream realm, and make sure that you're writing them down, recording them on your phone, because they are giving you important messages, and maybe you don't know how to decipher them, but all you have to do is ask Azazel to help you, or to guide you to a person that is able to help you decipher your dreams. Or ChatGPT is a very, very, very great tool to use and can help you with that as well. There's also like a dream app or a dream interpreter app that you could use. But yeah, so yeah. Is there anything else, Azazel, that you would like me to mention in this video? There are some of you on here that have been working really, really hard lately, and I've already said in this video that you need to rest, but maybe like set specific days to not do like any kind of work that involves like work, that involves working on yourself in like a healing capacity. So just don't do anything work related. And you may be a person that is like, that has heavy air or fire energy in your chart, because those are the more masculine elements and they are just active elements. So you probably feel like you always have to be doing something. And Azazel would like you to kind of step out of that a bit, because right now you are working on tapping more in to your feminine elements or feminine aspects of yourself. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, and you are learning how to balance them out. But you are tapping more in to your feminine elements, and they want you to just be like, and if you have to do something on those days off, do something fun. Do something that you haven't done in a really long time. Do something that you want to do. Like, don't just make work your focus. Find a balance in your work life and your play life, because play is something that you need in your life, honey. It is something you need, whether you are man, woman, gender neutral, whoever you are, you need it. You need it. And spend some time with the people that you appreciate and that you love in this world, because you never know when one might not be here anymore. And yes, energy never dies, it only transfers, but you know it'll be different once the people around you aren't here anymore. So soak up the time with them while you can. Any last words? Be kind to your mind. You are likely very kind and compassionate and loving towards other people, but you have a hard time extending that same kindness and love and compassion towards yourself. But make that a priority. And if you are having trouble doing it, ask your guides for help. They will always help with it. And yes, you have to ask. They're your guides and they're always there, but some of you deal with trouble with asking for help. And a part of what you have to learn is how to do that. And start by asking trusted sources, like your guides. I mean, you can also ask other people to help you, and maybe you have like a therapist or a counselor or a life coach or somebody that you see already, or if you don't, maybe think about seeing one and having them help to guide you in a way to be kinder to your mind and how to work with it in a different way. And I'm always here for that too. I don't mind working with people. Book a Get Right with B session. It's a 2 hours healing session where really we just heal whatever it is that comes up and is relevant for you at this point in time. And if just needing somebody to talk to and figuring out what your blocks are with your mind or just how to work with it, that is something you could mention in the notes section that you would like to work on if you would like to book a session with me. I would love to have you over there. That is also on my website, so check it out. But anyway, I believe that is all that I have today. And yeah, have fun in this next phase of your life, because it will get very, very interesting. And take this time now to rest while you have it, before things start getting really busy. And then you're looking back like, man, I wish I would have taken that rest when it was here. Oh, also, gratitude. Make it a practice, a daily practice. That it's very powerful energy. So, and hematite is something that may be really good for you, because you pick up on a lot of other people's energies. And this stone is great for soaking all of that up. And the beauty of this stone is it kind of cleanses itself or transmutes the energy itself. It's like the energy doesn't just stick into this stone like some other stones. Also, smoky quartz is good for that too, as like a transmuter type of energy. But yeah, think about getting those. And that is all that I have. You are loved. You are supported by the universe. You are going to go great places. And you are amazing just how you are. And one day you will see it. So I hope that you have a great morning, noon, night, whenever it is you are watching this video. And like I said, enjoy this next phase of life. Hope you have a great one. Love you.